Hello, and welcome to the channel. My name's Teeter, and today we're continuing on with Cross Blitz's Tusk Tales roguelite card game mode. Last time on the channel, we beat the Kazoo in the Starscape plains on normal difficulty. We're going to play on hard difficulty today. We're going to go after some more bounties. I guess one more bounty. And we're going to do so as Nilmi. Because last time we played as Gizmo, and we decided 3 Gizmo runs is plenty. Starscape, hard, let's get it. Let me see where the bounty's at on this side. Just like last run, there isn't really a lot of variety in what we're doing, so I'm just going to go to the left here. We'll snake on up. 2 relics right away. That's good to see. Last time we didn't get a relic for a little while. So Nilmi's deck is all about sacrifice, focus. The way it works is anyone that has a focus effect will get that effect granted if the number reached, or if the number represented next to it is reached. The number is increased or fulfilled, I guess, every time a minion dies. That was not the most sufficient way I could have said that, but... So in this case, when this card dies attacking this, other cards in my hand will benefit from that. I'll just put an Announcer Suki here. So what's going to happen is this card's going to attack this card and it will die. And then this card will gain a focus, so that focus number will drop to 2. This one will drop to 0, it will glow, and it will get the new effect, Relentless. So when it dies, it will come back from the dead, but it will still count toward focus effects. And this card will recognize when this first card dies and draw a card. So let's get it. Three mana this turn. I'm going to go ahead and play this card to attack and then die and come back. That will boost this card to be able to do the same. Or we could play another Announcer Suki, who just has more health. I'd rather kill this card. Well, no, I guess I wouldn't. I will play Announcer Suki here. And then she'll just eat the damage from this groupie and kill it. Now I would like to kill Scalp and Ricky. We could do so with Nilmi. Her effect is that she attacks straight away and doesn't take damage. So we'll go ahead and put her in the back here. And now that that's there, we'll put one of the reviving cards in the front. We're gonna win next turn for sure, so this doesn't really matter what's happening. And I can't get any of these cards to attack on their first turn outside if I just play them and sacrifice them to clear lane. My deck is out of cards. Every time you draw a card from an empty deck, your hero takes damage. And that damage will increase every turn, leading to your inevitable doom. It never hurts to hover over your deck and check how many cards are left before you're fatigued. Oh, did I draw an extra card? You know, oh yeah, because the Announcer Sukis are going to make me draw cards every turn. Let's hemorrhage just for fun. Oh, first friendly minion dies each turn. Never mind, that's not going to keep happening. It is a bit interesting that I went through my deck that fast, but that's because we haven't been to the tavern yet. I was saying in the last video that I usually try to skip the first card draw. Gain played, return the minions that focuses back to your hand. Played, draw a card with focus. Having guard cards is pretty good. Also, having this be a 3/3/3 is pretty good. We'll take, I guess, all 3 of those. And then I usually don't want other cards. We want to see what card or what deck we're merging with here. Piper is a freeze-related deck. This actually has to do with things dying a bunch, which actually synchronizes with Nilmi really well. This is the deck we just played, and this is a bomb deck. Bombs are fine, but I reckon we'll go with Piper here. That way we can sacrifice Shiver Shades and such and add to our focus gains. Moving right along. After a friendly brawler minion dies, give another random brawler minion +1 power. I think this has to be on the field. After a friendly minion of any kind dies, gain armor. After you freeze a minion, freeze the hero. This is an incredibly strong card if you can freeze things often. We might be on the path to do. I think we should go with the Necro Hammer though, just because it guarantees protection. Because we're going to be taking damage constantly. And we'll use that damage to protect ourselves. 3 Shiver Shades. Fascinating. I'm gonna switch out the spell in hopes of a 1-cost minion being pulled. We don't get one, so we have to skip our turn. That's okay. We get one now, but I'm gonna put a Shiver Shade here. Shiver Shade will die and attack whatever remains. Oh, it attacked the hero. Interesting. With 3, I'm just going to block this column because this guy's going to deal 2 damage if he gets through. Sniped. And there we go. We took damage, but it only took off our armor. It's the benefit of that relic we just got. We're up to 4. I guess I'll play the Rhyme Paw behind, or in front of this card here. Draw a card with focus, that's right. Okay, I will play this card. Well, I'll play this card here. He'll attack it twice and die. Building focus for Nilmi. And then I'll just play the Shiver Shade and Announcer Suki. The Shiver Shade should attack the Brown Tooth guaranteed. Unfortunately, Announcer Suki is not going to kill Brown Tooth, so actually, because Brown Tooth will still be here, the Shiver Shade might attack that when it dies next turn. Yeah, okay. That wasn't a guaranteed kill, unfortunately. I believe Swift Strike works against Thorns. Incredible. And that's all we need to do. We can fill their board up however they want. I don't think they're gonna be doing anything to prevent us winning. Especially because she attacks when my minions die. So she was able to attack in the middle of their turn. Just enough for a relic, which is good. Could get more Rhyme Paws. So we can put trinkets on and make them a little bit more worthwhile. So I guess I will stack my 1/1 cost cards. Fireball is tempting. Doesn't really serve our deck, but it does make for quick damage if we need to deal quick damage to an enemy. I think we're good without that. We want to just keep feeding cards and killing them. Cross damage +1. Give minions in your starting hand +1 power. These are both really good cards for what we're doing. This affects all minions. This only affects half my deck, so I think I have my answer. On to the bounty. Mimic Ring, Razzmatazz Suit. The boss at the end of this run has the Razzmatazz suit, so we'll go for that instead. We can basically earn what we're about to defeat. How we get there is kind of dealer's choice. I think I want to go to the chest battle. I'll have to win within 8 turns in order to get the effect, but that's okay. I usually like trying for this. And this is a great starting hand for which to attempt this. Now, the effects that allow them to just kind of stab my cards are annoying. Kind of like that. But I think we'll do okay. We'll play this card. Not that it benefits anything in my hand, but... And then I'll play another 2-cost card, like a Shiver Shade that can die right away. This is the type of battle where I'd be glad to have the pyro spells for, because we could just attack the enemy without them clearing out all of my minions every turn. Just like that. But I think this is okay. We're just kind of filling our deck or whatever. I'll use Nilmi here just to kill the Rhyme Paw. And then with my remaining 2, I'll play the Shiver Shade. I'm not really sure what happened there. It's strange. I do appreciate that they're helping me attack them. I guess we'll play this card. And do I have any reason to focus cards right now? I don't. So I'll just play 2 of these cards right in front of each other. I have to do my best to deal 8 damage next turn. Which I don't think is going to happen, unfortunately. I can play the Contender, and if I play each of my cards here, they will die, and cause the Contender to deal more damage next turn. Oh, at the start of turn 8, escape. Okay, so it turns out we didn't beat this fight. Came very close, but not close enough, I guess. Oh, on their start. Okay, maybe we do win this after all. We'll play this card here to clear the row. Because I wanted to do this next. And now she'll attack straight through and win this for us. I will just play that card somewhere just because we can. But alas, we win. After dealing damage to the enemy hero, steal 10 gold. Okay. Could put this on Piper just because it's a flying card. We don't have that. We don't have many Pipers in the deck. Actually, we could put this on a Shiver Shade because dealing frost damage will steal gold. Oh my. Let's try that on for size. See how that goes. I don't think I care to have any of these, so we'll skip. Same with these cards. I forgot what deck we hybridized with. Oh, the freeze deck. We don't get cards of our own suggested to us. That's interesting. I will go to 2 campfires. Because I think I do Want to duplicate Pipers. 3 cost cards that kill whatever's in front of them. Very strong card. Although I wouldn't mind getting rid of Announcer Suki. Maybe we'll do that instead. Can I back out of this? I guess not, we are committed. So just give me another Piper, and then at the next shop we will, I guess, pay to get rid of Suki. Is she gonna hear me and show up in my first hand? Once. Everyone gets +1 power. We'll just play the Kendo that doesn't have extra powers as a sacrifice. I could have played the Rhyme Paw, I suppose. Don't really have the ability to deal 4 damage to this, unfortunately. We'll just block with a Shiver Shade that will die and deal damage. We'll also focus our hand. Now the frost damage from that did kill, which is good. I guess I'll just play the Kendo and the Rhyme Paw. After you summon a Golem or Golem, cast a Blueprint on this. Yeah, I'd rather they didn't. So we'll just play Nilmi here to kill it. Very good. I don't know what this card does, so I'll play a Rhyme Paw first, just in case it turns it into a chicken, which it did. And then I'll play Piper behind a Kendo just to kill it and replace it with a Shiver Shade. And I am curious to find if Shiver Shades die. Or rather, if Shiver Shades attack the Gearbot directly. If we get money. I'm not sure that we did. I guess it'll tell us in the summary here if we stole. Plus 50% HP, plus 5 max HP, plus 200 gold. Not sure. Don't care for any of these cards. Don't care for any of these cards. Yeah, we don't get a set from our brawler. How interesting. Bounty is on the left here. And it is a deadly battle. That's nice. Couple trinket shops in front of us. There's a guaranteed card shop, so that's where we can go and get rid of our Announcer Suki card. Power, Barrier, or Lifesteal. Power, Barrier, or Lifesteal. I think if we were to put Barrier on Kendo, it would get it every time it came back from the dead. So it would deal free damage twice, which is exciting. More power on Piper could be good. I mean, more power on the Kendo could be good, honestly. Kendos are a really strong card. Let's go ahead and put... Oh, I can't put a barrier on Kendo. It's too low. Darn. Too low equality for cards. The fact that you can put stuff on Shiver Shades is pretty wild. Barrier doesn't do anything for Shiver Shades. It kind of makes them less useful. Lifesteal would be interesting on a Shiver Shade, though. Nilmi would maybe benefit. Runbog could benefit from either card. I think giving more power to Piper is really strong, so that Piper can attack directly for more damage. And to keep Piper alive with a barrier could also be good. We'll just do that and then we'll leave. I don't want to think any further about modifications. And that means that I'm going to have to duplicate yet another Piper. The only way. I don't believe Piper is going to be presented to us in the shops. On to our next battle we go. Three 1-cost cards and a 4-cost card. Swap that on out. We'll go ahead and just put some Rhyme Paws out. Do die. And power up our Kendos. I guess I'll just put a Kendo back here. It's gonna sacrifice itself. And I'm okay with that. And then we'll just put another Kendo right next to here. Trade on the frozen enemy dealing double damage. Kendo's gonna die, unfortunately. I'll put a Piper in the back here, even though there's nothing in the front of it just yet. I think just to protect myself, I'll kill the back row with a free spell and attack with Piper straight on through. Destroy a random enemy minion on death. Wow. Must be nice. I'll put a Shiver Shade here. I'll put Nilmi. Let's put Nilmi in the back here. Just being guarded is really annoying. And that triggering the death effect automatically is also really annoying. I guess we'll just try to tickle this side row over here. Of course, we're gonna struggle. But that's okay. Any damage that we take straight through to us is non-impactful. Now this is only a 1/1 card that I'm not too worried about. Well, that's highly unfortunate. We're not going to be doing too hot with only pulling one card at a time here, but that's okay. Gonna leave a lot of wasted mana. Yeah, troubled times. Troubled times. Good thing we built up some armor, but we are going to take pretty hefty amounts of damage here soon. We're not drawing better cards. This is not a better card, unfortunately. Give your other minions +2/2 on death. Are you joking? And we still have Announcer Suki's in our hand. Uh-oh, we might be throwing away the run here. Their entire board is full. Viper is arguably useless by itself. Yeah, wow, what a throw. Just bad pulls this whole time. We didn't get any of our higher cost cards. Maybe getting those Rhyme Paws in the beginning was a bad idea. That's okay. We'll just go again. So the bounty is in progress. We'll just have to chase it down again. Into the plains, stage, hard mode, go. Where's the bounty now? Well, we can do the deadly battle this time. Which is actually what killed us last time. It's on the left side in the second half, so we can play the first half however I want. I do want to get to this battle. So, the first half is really mirrored. We just have to end up going in the middle here. So I'll just go to the right, so it kind of funnels us into that way. Seems like it's struggling to load. 2424, gross. One cost cards are better for our purposes here. Play a kendo that'll sacrifice itself and power up our other kendos, and then I'll just play another one to follow. I will just play kendo here to get a kill and come back. Just play an announcer Suki, I guess, in that column there. Protect after the kendo dies. Playing so many cards. Must be nice. Could play Nilmi here to kill. Or we could play Suki here to block 2 columns. I guess I'll do that. We'll just block these 2 columns using Announcer Suki. And now I'm going to start hurting myself drawing from my deck, which isn't good. But we have some kendos here. I can play 2 kendos. I am going to take damage from my own deck here. And now we can play Nilmi, I guess, to Swift Strike and kill. And then I can play a kendo here to kill. And now we've taken over their whole side of the field. And then we blitz and we win. Because he's going to die, and then Nilmi will attack again because of it. A little rocky, but we made it through. More pyro damage randomly split among enemy minions. Add a Kaze split to your hand. I do kind of feel like I should have gotten the harmony spells. Silence all minions and traps. We could get rid of traps and we can get rid of really strong minion effects. Take 3 of those to have in our back pocket, and we'll skip all of those. Onto the tavern. Wick. Plunder deck. This could be interesting. This is a deck that requires playing spells. Outside of that silence spell, I don't really have any spells. Or a cannon card. When you play pirates, blah blah blah. These are all brawler cards, so that doesn't benefit me. Let's try the plunder deck. That could be interesting. Go ahead and buy a relic. Your brawler minion dies, give another brawler minion +1 power. Your minions that cost 2 or less have dual strike. 2 or less. Suki, Brigade Cadet, Kendo. And I think I want to get rid of Suki, if I'm honest. Although if she's got dual strike, maybe it's not the worst card to have. Get her to sacrifice herself, and I wouldn't have to worry about overdrawing. Going to the deadly battle, so we're going left. See a bunch of 1-cost cards. We'll play the cadet first, that way the cadet can die and fuel our focus cards. I'm also going to play Announcer Suki here just to eat the damage from that bot. Tough beam bots. Interesting. I think I will use a silence here. Because all these cards are too powerful. Kendo can kill both of these cards here. And then a Kendo can kill this card. So they both can attack next turn. Add a copy of a random card in your opponent's hand into your hand. Okay, I guess we'll trade here. And we get a junk bot. Junk indeed. At least for our purposes. I guess we will put Nilmi here to attack right away. And then with our remaining 2 mana, we'll play the junk bot and give it whatever effect it has, whatever blueprint. That one gave it barrier, so it can take an attack for free, and it doesn't matter because our turn is ending and we're winning. Stormpaw Quill. Focus 3, gain before attacking, cast a fist spell on the target. This is very strong. I think I do want that. Just looking at the other cards that are here, I will take Stormpaw Quill. It's a 4-cost card, which is kind of expensive. Maybe we'll get rid of the contenders. Or the budding pickpockets in favor of this. Contender's good, but in order for it to be as good as like Wick for the same cost, it has to be on the field while things die, which doesn't usually happen. Maybe we get rid of the contenders in favor of Stormpaw Quill. And then we get some of the plunder cards again. Heister Henry's kind of promising because of the damage he does, but he dies the second his barrier goes away. Unless he's next to another Heister Henry, then they could boost each other over and over. Which could be interesting, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We'll just skip, and after you summon a 1-cost minion, give it 1/1. So every time Kendo comes back from the dead, and our brigade cadets, I'm on board. Straight ahead. More brigade cadets. We can get 3 more for 30. I think that's what I want to do. Oops. And I do want to get rid of the contenders. Costs all my money, but that's okay. We'll cry at the trinket shop at all the things we could have had. Swift Strike and +1 power. Yeah, that's okay. I actually didn't want those effects on any cards. +1/+2. +1 less for each card you've played from another faction this game. We will see if that number goes down as I play cards. I don't know if those spore things are going to bother me or not. Let's go ahead and place some cards out around them. One damage to all is pretty gnarly. But Quill is ready to work. They took more damage than me from that. For attacking, cast a fist spell. Can't really do anything, so we'll just blitz, I guess. They summon an enemy or a card on my side of the field. Oh yeah, because of my brigade trap thing. Neat. Why did she get barrier? Interesting. I don't know why she got barrier on her. We're gonna go ahead and attack this bot here. Just to free the lane up. Trying to understand why that has barrier on it. Budding pickpocket. I guess I can play Kendo. Followed by the budding pickpocket. Even though the budding pickpocket will die, we'll just get a fancy card in our hand. Guard, barrier, and tough. Oh, didn't matter. You're attacking too much, dealing too much damage. Don't need more of these spells or anything. We'll skip. 1 damage to all enemy minions and draw a card. Another Ransack Rupert run. I don't think so. Redeem a minion from another faction that costs 3 or less. I'm curious what types of cards we might see if we were to use this. I'll grab a couple of those and see how they work out. And we'll pass on these. Free relic. After you trigger a plunder, restore health. After you summon your first minion, it costs 5 or more, give it barrier, or redeem fist cards. None of these are all that great, if I'm honest. Just trying to see how often I'd be plundering. Not very often, as it turns out. I guess we'll just redeem the fist cards, even though they're not that useful. They do kind of get you a leg up if you can take out the enemy's effects, or if you can punch them directly, or whatever. Through a secret passage, you stumble upon a golden hall filled with gleeful patrons gambling away their hard-earned money. The sights and sounds are overstimulating, but you still take notice of the well-dressed little folk staring at you from across the room. Loosen gamble and get glimmer in your deck. I don't know how glimmer works. Bank glimmer, but I don't know if you can use it without banking it. Attempt to cheat, lose some health, and gain 200 gold. Go all in and gain more max HP. Surely we want the max HP. The gold sounds tempting, but I don't really know how much we'll need it. I guess it would help us put trinkets on our cards and stuff, but that's okay. Get rid of some higher cost cards. Get a brigade cadet to play. We can punch directly with the draconic fists, so we'll go ahead and take those. And first turn we just play the brigade cadet. And they're using brigade strategies as well, it would seem. I am going to stab this cadet, just so that ours lives. Deal 4 damage to a minion and every minion in diagonal spaces. This is very strong. Have that in our back pocket for now. We'll attack straight on through. Play Nilmi here, although I do want her to focus. I got a couple Scalp and Rickies. We'll play a Scalp and Ricky for future turns. Give our 1/1 minions some benefits. We can go ahead and kill the Pilfer Pip with this guy. Just draw a card on the plunder effect. Ransack Rupert. Sure thing. I guess I'll use the Demon Fists here. And then with the remaining 3 mana, I'll play another Scalp and Ricky. If we start getting 1/1 cards, we'll Or a 1 cost card, rather. Start getting some benefits. I'll just fill this column with Announcer Suki, I guess. I do want to focus Nilmi, but we might just be dragging this out. I think we kind of are dragging this out. Guess we'll use this. Take care of that guy in the back. Nilmi can kill that. And then we'll block with Suki, even though we don't need to. And then this should allow us to deal full damage all the way through. And overkill for 7. $200 gold. Kindle Dueler. Helps us deal damage in a widespread area, which could be good in the battles where they summon a bunch of enemies. We'll take 2 of those. Marauder Marina. Start of the game joins the Bounty Brigade. I don't know what that means. Oh wait, yes I do. That's what those 1 traps do, right? Summon someone from the Bounty Brigade. A unique brigade thief. I'm assuming that means that she counts as a brigade thief. Plunder. Summon Sproutlings around this. If occupied, give the minion 1/1. This sounds like a cool card. Take only 2 of those because they're 4 cost. A little expensive. We're going up here to the right. We can get a couple more relics. But then we'll get a free relic to follow, so we don't need a couple relics. Could get 1 relic and then go to a campfire. We'll get another relic up there if we go. There is no way up here without going to 2 relics already, which is a little unfortunate. I guess I can just go this way. Maybe we'll get a relic at the Manor Vault. -1 cost on a 2 or more cost card. This makes this a 1 cost card. That means that she will be benefited by Scalpin' Ricky. Could be interesting. To make this a 1 cost spell. Which would maybe allow me to use the opponent's card that we get. I really want to boost the Brigade Cadet just because we have 7 of them. I guess we can give it 1 power, which is beneficial because it can attack twice. It would make more sense to do that for Kendo, just because it will come back from the dead. Although if we have a Scalpin' Ricky, then any of those could be benefited. I guess this is technically more beneficial. And then -1 cost. We usually sit on Nilmi because we want her to focus. Maybe having the Kindle Dueler be cheaper, or the Budding Pickpocket be cheaper would be good. Although Marauder Marina seems like a really cool card. Maybe we'll lower her cost. And then 1 cast draw card. Could be useful in the cheaper spell, just to kind of iterate through our deck. We'll try that on for size. Damage, Thorns, and Power. Oh look, all that bots I was given over the power card. Just add that to the Brigade Cadet anyway. I think Nilmi makes more sense to have higher power on though, because she'll attack more often as things die. And thorns? I don't know. Who cares? Who cares about thorns? Not me. Diagonally. This is a good starting hand. Forgot we were redeeming fist cards. When in doubt, just use Draconics so you can attack the enemy hero. And I'll just play Brigade Cadets on the first turn. Add the trap. Give me your cards. Focus me up. I guess I'll just play a Brigade Cadet. I prefer to save Kendo for when I can strategically hothead play, but that's okay. I guess I'll just play a Kendo. There are more Kendos to be had after all. Back from the dead. I guess we'll put her right next to Kendo. He'll get +1/1. I could put her in the back and give the cadet 1/1. It's all the same to me, really. But that's only if she kills something. So hopefully she'll kill something before Kendo dies. We could summon more things around her to get benefited from that. Stormpaw Quill's ready to go. He can kill this Pilfer Pip without taking much damage. Easy turn. So she'll plunder and not die, finally. Could also help her along. Actually, I'll just kill this card myself. Select a card to add to your hand. I honestly just want more Brigade Cadets to fill my deck with. Play in the front, punch the bro, and win. By a lot. Moki are fun. Don't really need one. If I could have lowered its cost to 1, then you better believe I would take it, but go ahead and skip. And I'm good without any of these and any of those. Heading this way still, so through here we go. Come across a monster steel door. It's locked up tight and guarded by a stoic swordsman who calls himself the Heavy Sword Hero. He watches you intently. Ask for entry. He says no thanks and gives you 50 gold. Give him a tail, and he'll give you 1 copy of his card. Swordmaster that gains 1/1 for every card played this turn, but he costs 4. I'll just take the 50 gold, I guess. And leave, because we're going to a trinket shop. Tough. Tough is a good card. Blue rarity or higher, though, makes it a little less fun. Could keep her around longer. And we can make her stronger, so plundering is easier, I suppose. That's a good card. Thorns, though. Ah. I never find myself caring about thorns. I'm sure that I should. When I go up against thorns, I hate them, but for some reason when I think about what cards to put them on strategically, I come up empty. Demon Fist. They have hot sticks now, they didn't last time. After your first friendly minion dies, each turn deal pyro damage to a random enemy minion. Oof. It's unfortunate. Let's play the Brigade Cadet. Could try to kill their junk bot, but I don't think it's worth it. Redeem a random card, see what we get. Tinkertron's a great card. Turbosaurs will just fill my field. Brood Knight. After you play a blood token on this, cast a blood token on minions in adjacent columns. I'm not going to have blood tokens. But Tinkertron is self-serving. That didn't actually do anything because I didn't have any minions, I guess. Guess I could just put the Tinkertron out and cover it. I'll eat the damage from that guy. Rude. Friendly can target the hero directly. Scalp and Ricky's fun. He can plunder the cannon next turn. Is promising. The rest of the game, your groupies have dual strike. I wouldn't prefer for that to be true. Go ahead and make it not true. Boy, none of these are all that good. I guess we'll take the Love Golem. Golem. Whatever. Lunda. Our plunder effect didn't happen. I'm not really sure why. Can you not plunder cannons? Oh, I can play Wick finally. Fire your cannons. This is a must play, and then I have to play a 3-cost card. I guess we can use the Hothead to kill. And then playing that first means that Wick will remain. Good plays, I reckon. So now that plunder worked. I'm not sure why it didn't the first time. I also don't know why this grew a second groupie. Oh, because they have something that puts overgrow on it. You're silly, game. You're so silly. Stormpaw Quill can kill. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Because it's gonna damage her for 2 damage, which is not what I want to do. But I don't have a way to prevent that. That's a shame. If this guy was hot-headed, he could attack the Tinkertron right away, and it wouldn't kill the cannon either. Shoot. Maybe I could just oh no, this isn't gonna die. So maybe I can restore health to her before she dies, but that's not gonna happen. That's only on death. And I won't be able to kill that. I guess I'll play a Scalp and Ricky in front of another one of these, and then hopefully Ricky will kill whatever's in the front, and we won't be attacking ourselves too often. Oh wait, I just killed Ricky with that. Oops, I forgot. I meant I was strategically focusing my hand. What do you mean? That wick is super strong. Oh, look, another one. And it's not gonna die to the cannon, thankfully. Actually, this card's gonna attack first and kill the cannon. He's gonna attack straight through. That's good. Also, this is a hot-headed card, so I guess we'll clear the lane for Wick to attack. And things should work out in my favor here. Aside from the guard bot being alive still. Transform cannons into pyro cannons. Yeah, whatever, dude. Four plus 2 plus 2 is 8. Why did I get scorched by that? I don't know what's going on. That's fine though. I'll play this in this spot just because it can eat the damage without it being a problem. Lots of death happening. That's okay, I needed to clear off my board anyway, and it didn't matter because we won. Malarkey. If an enemy minion occupies this column, summon a throwing stick in front of this. Meh. Costs too much. Skip these. Rupert is always tempting, but we skip. Art Mage. Nah. Free relic, though. First card you add to any deck each turn adds a second copy. That means every time we add, like, the cadet trap things. These, the brigade traps. I don't really add anything else to decks, so that might not be worth it. Draw 2 1-cost minions from your deck and discard them at the end of your turn. I guess I will try the Puff Platoon flag, it sounds the most interesting. And I think we'll go to the fire. And we'll make a friend or delete. I want to make a friend. I want more Marauder Marinas, honestly. Give me more Marina. I had the option to buy 3 from the shop. I don't know why I didn't. Probably because I hadn't upgraded it yet, but now that it's fully upgraded, it's very much the card I want the most. Okay, we're gonna punch this dude in the face every chance we get, I suppose. Oh. Wait, did I add more of these to my deck somehow? No. Okay, interesting. We play a card. I was gonna punch him while no one was attacking me, but we play a card. That's the move. Punch one of these. Actually, no. I'm gonna punch... Oh, I forgot about that effect. Oh. Oh. I see. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Oh well, we're putting traps in their deck, I suppose. He's hot-headed, so he'll come out and attack. Or he's relentless, rather, so he'll come back from the dead and attack, and then I'll... Oh, not take damage. That's good. I guess I'll just take that guy out. I'm a little bit scared to kill the groupies. I almost feel like I should just leave the groupies as is. Scalping Ricky is a terrifying card. I'll go ahead and play the Plunder guy to take out Ricky. After a friendly minion with no abilities dies. I don't know if that affects my deck too. I don't think so, because it's their friendly minions. I play Wick already. I kind of just want to play this alongside Marina. And call it a turn. Draw a demon board minion from your deck, summon 2 groupies in your back row. Ooh. Wow. Guess we do this. And Suki's my only demon board minion, but I just wanted to get things in my back row. This guy can kill 2 cards, but they're gonna summon boosted groupies, which is terrifying. And then I silence everything, I guess? Oh, no, just kidding, I ran out of mana. They just constantly fill their whole board. And now they have their stage dive. That's brutal, man. How do I get to 7 in an effective way? This can boost Wick and also Nilmi. Go. Yeah, I know. I could silence everyone. That's gonna make Marina absolutely useless, though. Yeah, that is a full side of the board. Guess I'll just try to block some stuff. Fill our back row again next turn. Not fill it, but boost it. Nice brigade trap. They're playing so many spells. The brigade traps are working overtime though. Filling our side of the field. Play deal 2 draconic damage to your enemy minion, repeat for every friendly groupie. I guess I should play a groupie then. And then play this guy. Clear their side of the field off a little bit. And outside of silencing, that's all I can really do. 16 damage straight on through, another 5. Hammering them with damage. Enough to win. Wow. What a turn. Well, that last battle was worth it for sure. Oh, is it saying we didn't get the bounty done? Maybe I would have just shown that at the end of the battle and I wasn't paying attention. Finish a run with 5 different mercenaries. Complete a run with Nilmi. So did I not do... I didn't get credit for the bounty. Huh? I'm confused. Did I not go to the bounty battle? I'm unsure. Anyway, I'll chase that off stream, I guess, because we are done in the Starscape plains. We will move on to the next area, Frostfall. Which these are the minion, or the creatures from the latest story. How exciting. I guess that'll be everything, huh? Everything that's currently available. Very good. Anyway, I thank you so much for watching. I've been Teeter, this has been Cross Blitz. If you're enjoying this content, please feel free to check out the rest of the content on my channel, as well as the Fables mode playthrough that we did of the Frostfall Peak story for Seto the Monk Warrior. Also, check out the other videos on my channel where we play games like Cross Blitz and many others all the time. And pop on by our Twitch and or YouTube streams when those start back up, because we'd love to see you. Anyway, I thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I hope you take care. Bye now.